What happened to the old sWooZie? Now, before we move any further with this video, let me preface this real quick. This isn't another one of those nostalgic videos where we all sit around in a fucking campfire and say, oh, I miss the old cheating in middle school video days, and those used to be so funny. Let's reminisce about our nostalgic days of the old sWooZie. No. This is much more than that. Much more grave, much more serious. Now, before we start talking about this new sWooZie that I'm soon going to introduce to you, we have to talk about what sWooZie originally stood for, right? What sWooZie really meant to not only me, but many of us when we were originally watching him. So let's take it back a little bit. sWooZie's been on this platform for a hot minute. His first video stems back to 18 years ago. Now, I don't care how young sWooZie looks, he's officially hit Unk status. And I need you to think about that for a second. 18 years ago. Some of you watching this video haven't been out your mother's womb for 18 years. No disrespect, I love you all. But dude, he's been on this platform for a minute. Now this ties into the greater points. Think about this. When sWooZie first started uploading content, was it that loved animations that you saw and fell in love with? Now I'm talking about, yes, those animations where he was taking the series of cheating in middle school, cheating in high school, running away from security guards in school, beating up my bully. I know you guys remember that video. I'm talking about the golden ages of sWooZie. Is that what he started with? The answer is no. Whatever you were thinking, if you were thinking the opposite, you were wrong. If you're thinking what I just said, you're an amazing human being and you should continue watching this amazing video. Now, let me cook. sWooZie is a man of many talents. A man of many talents. If you go back to his older videos, he'll mention some of the things that he did outside of YouTube, which was a lot. But just to start with, he professionally competed in street fighting tournaments. Professionally. And I don't mean as someone that just casually showed up, said, yeah, I signed up for this pro event, lost. No, like, bro was winning awards. He was nice. He was good. Potential career, you know, if he really wants to take it there. I'm so serious. Look it up. Fact check me. You won't, but if you do, again, I'm always right. And another thing about sWooZie, another really cool thing about sWooZie is that it wasn't just about animations for him. Again, if you look at this man's discography, it's crazy. He started off doing, again, CGI. If you look back at his oldest video, 18 years ago, CGI, Roblox themed Matrix video. This is more in the film or movie genre of things. And going in that direction, sWooZie's also acted in short films. He's done a lot. I don't even know why he chose YouTube in the first place. And keep all these accomplishments that I just named and listed in your head, because these prove a very relevant point at why I'm trying to even make this video in the first place. What happened to the old sWooZie? Who really is the old sWooZie? And what's the difference between the content that he's uploading now, right? Now, if you look at his newer videos, you'll see that a lot of them don't have a lot of views compared to his older content. And there's a reason for that. And it's not just that people don't like it in the sense that it's just not his old stuff. It's bigger than that. Although that's partially true, it's much larger than that. And I really want to say this that's going to blow your mind. The old sWooZie was never real. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by that, Ant? The old sWooZie. We saw the old sWooZie. We were watching the old sWooZie. What I mean by this is the old sWooZie was an inauthentic expression of the new and unfortunately more real sWooZie. You see, a man of this many talents, to show them all off, it's impossible to do on YouTube. And what I mean by that is it's impossible to do and still be loved and popularized. And sWooZie knows this too. That doesn't necessarily mean sWooZie gravitated to his own animations, although I myself did, and millions of other people, and most likely you because you clicked on this video. You know the sWooZie I'm referencing. And look, I'm not an idiot. Like, what are you talking about? If you look at his content now, it's still animation based. It's not like he's over here doing vlogs and just showing his daily life and showing the behind the scenes of movies that he's doing. It's still animation based, but they're not the animations that, one, the community likes, and two, what he started with. They're short skits and they're topics that people don't necessarily want to tap into. More specifically, these aren't the long form videos that sWooZie used to put out where it was like, oh, I can't wait to grab some food and watch this hilarious 10-minute sWooZie animation, 6-minute, 7-minute animation. You're probably thinking, oh, I know what he's about to say here. sWooZie probably doesn't upload that type of content because it's too difficult. Animating is why do you think that people went on strike in the first place for this a couple years ago? Probably last year, I'm tripping. I saw a bunch of animators go on strike when I was working over in the Rockefeller Center in New York. They weren't getting paid enough, right? That's probably sWooZie's same gripe. He's putting all this work in and it's not about the money. It just takes so much time. It's time consuming. It's soul consuming. But it's even deeper than that. There's a bigger twist. sWooZie doesn't necessarily care about the fact that animations take time, or specifically the type of content that he's putting up. And clearly you can see views aren't sWooZie's end all be all. sWooZie's changed because he's been the same when he first started. What are you talking about, Ant? I'm gonna give it to you now because now it might really seem like I'm talking in hieroglyphics or just another language. sWooZie is a man of exploration. He's a man of experimentation. What he's doing right now is what he's always wanted to do, but never had the window to capitalize on it. sWooZie is probably well off. His pockets are stable enough to keep him living at a very nice level. When he first started, he needed to ensure that his content was what you all wanted. And primarily, if not only that, his desires were put on the back burner. But now it's a new day. He can prioritize the fact that he likes a lot of different things. He likes making skits. He likes trying different animations out. If you're looking at maybe his last 6 or 5 videos, it's not the rectangle red shirt stick man that we all fell in love with. Man, I miss that guy. That was my dog. Shout out to my dog. It's not the sWooZie who used to say, we're in a club. The way he used to say, we're in the club, popping bottles. It's not that sWooZie anymore. It's not. sWooZie's still a great guy, amazing guy. I'm sure he is. Would love to meet him in person one day, but sWooZie is a man of many talents, and now he's finally showcasing them all, and he's stepping out of the box that YouTube originally put him in. sWooZie is unleashed. This is what this is all about, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this, because again, if I can do more than a 10-minute video, I could break these down into a lot more depth, but again, computer won't allow me to. But forget all that. You don't care. Moral of the story. And please listen closely to this, because this might apply to you in the future in whatever endeavor that you plan on taking later in your life. The new sWooZie is simply what sWooZie has been his entire life. A man of exploration, a man of experimentation. The new sWooZie was the real sWooZie the whole time, and the old sWooZie is gone. The new sWooZie is here now, and I hate him. Thank you.